Hello, my Super Sagittarius, and welcome to your general weekend energy reading. Do remember that this is a general reading, so please do take what resonates and toss the rest. Also, check out the other signs in your chart in case they resonate with you more. If you do enjoy this, please do like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. It does help my channel, it is free, and it does help it get to the other Sagittarius. Let's go ahead and get started. We don't do reversals on the weekend energies. They are just energy readings. But we will use this deck, we'll use another deck for a challenge, and 3 oracle decks to kind of give you a whole full scope, hopefully. Alrighty, we have some big cards here. We have the Emperor card. So this is a card of a dominant, authoritative figure, somebody strong. This could be either your energy that you're coming into the weekend with. Maybe you have accomplished something great, you're feeling great. Or this could be somebody that you are planning to spend the weekend with or meet or become acquainted with this weekend. So this is a very strong, sturdy figure that's, stable, powerful type of figure. The Page of Wands you have here also, and this does typically mean that you have an opportunity coming into you, and it can also include sometimes a relationship opportunity that could be kind of romantic, fiery type of thing, or it could just be an opportunity to have a business opportunity, a investment opportunity. It could be any opportunity, but I do see some opportunities being brought to you. Something this weekend that maybe you weren't expecting. It could just be simply an opportunity to go out, do something that you have wanted to do or hadn't got a chance to do during the week. Maybe go somewhere, enjoy some time together with friends, family, what have you. King of Swords here. So we do have some strong King of Swords energy, and that with the Emperor energy lets me know that, we are dealing with some big energy here. So, one of these could be your energy and another one could be somebody coming in. So this could be somebody who has, coming in, and they may be in opposition of the Emperor. That's potential. So it's possible that you have an Emperor energy that is somebody that you have interest in or are spending time with, and an opportunity comes in from the King of Swords, okay? So it is possible that you may have 2 vying strong, dominant forces vying for your attention this weekend and maybe even into next week going forward. So that is very possible. I do kind of feel like with the Page of Wands, occasionally being somebody who brings news of, a fiery type. It can be a fiery type of energy with that wand, that I do feel like it is possible that this person could be somebody who sees you with the Emperor and says, I'm not interested in allowing that. I want to be with this person instead. And that's the news that they're bringing, letting you know that this weekend. So you may have somebody vying for your attention. But let's get the challenge card and see if that sheds any light on it. And of course, we'll get clarifiers too. So we may be able to get some more information on this. Seems like that would be a pretty good problem to have anyway. But let's go ahead and see what your challenge card is. The Wheel of Fortune. So that's actually kind of ironic because I do feel like usually fortune is not a challenge, but in this regard, I almost do feel like, again, it is that you do have 2 very strong figures vying for your attention. And the challenge is that you're almost too fortunate with this because it's a lot. You don't know what to do with it. It's overwhelming, okay? And when you have 2 very strong figures butting heads, it can cause problems. It can make you feel like, you're a piece of meat being fought over. And for some people that is great. And for other people that is just too much. You feel like it's too much attention. It's too much trouble. It's too much hassle. And it's dramatic. So although it's a lot of fortune to have 2 people of such magnitude, stability, strength, that kind of thing, both interested in you, it's very fortunate. Some people have nobody interested in them. This is a very fortunate problem to have. That can be in itself its own challenges. So I do think that this is definitely, you know, something I do feel like you do have two competing people who want your attention this weekend and going forward. And I do feel like they are both very strong candidates that you would be interested in. I don't feel like either one of them is, you know, somebody who is like kind of like a, you know, a immature or, you know, not contender in your mind of something that you would be interested in having a relationship with. So let's go ahead and get some clarifiers on this, though. Might help us out here. Hopefully, this is the psychic deck, so hopefully this will give us a little bit of advice or indicators that might help us a little bit with letting us know what's going on here. So how about this Emperor here? Prosperity begins. Okay, so again, with this Emperor, I think that they are obviously a stable, strong, sturdy force, obviously, typically very prosperous in their self. So, you know, if you're with them, prosperity begins, obviously. But also because of them, I think that your prosperity in general throughout the process is going to begin, because I do feel like that Emperor is the catalyst of the King of Swords. Because again, I feel like when the King of Swords is seeing you with this Emperor, that is kind of what is going to cause them to say, you know, I don't want that person to be with this person. I want that person to be with me. Okay. So again, this is going to be the catalyst, is where your prosperity of suitors, as it were, will begin. So it's a multiple layered prosperity of finance, probably likely with this person, but also prosperity of relationship abundance. So that's definitely something to keep in mind when you're looking at the Emperor. But let's see what we have here against this Page of Wands, rather, and the Wheel of Fortune as your challenge card. This is the Moon deck, if you're interested, just to kind of see what we've got going on here. So the Path. And again, this is saying to you that you are going to have to make a choice. You're going to have to choose your path, okay? This is letting you know that you cannot, it is going to be overwhelming for you. This is almost too much fortune, as it were, relationship fortune for you, as it were. So this is something where you are not going to be able to, you know, you're not a person who can juggle both people or even wants to juggle both people. You're not that person. You're not a person who's going to want to have two people vying over you, as flattering as it may seem off the bat or for a second, in a long-term sense, or even in a short-term sense, really, after that initial excitement of, oh, how wonderful, you know, I have two people wanting me, you know, it would be more struggle, hassle, drama than you could ever want to deal with. So you're going to have to make a choice. You're going to have to choose your path, whichever one you want, so that you can overcome this challenge of being overwhelmed. If you look at the Wheel of Fortune, I mean, there is a lot going on. We've got chariots and swords, and you know, we've got birds and lions. It's so much. It's just so much going on. And, you know, you have to choose your path. You're going to have to decide which way you want to go, and kind of stick to that, because if you don't, you know, it's going to cause problems, and it's going to continue to be overwhelming, and it will probably cause more drama. So while it is fortunate, while it is exciting, and while prosperity can flow from probably either of these dominant kind of stable figures, the prosperity is only going to be there if you choose wisely for yourself, based on your needs, your desires, your path, and stick to that. So let's see what we've got for King of Swords here. And the King of Swords here is, it's all in divine order. Allow. How can you relax into the flow and go with the current of life? So again, this is in order, okay? Everything is there for you to choose and go with it in the flow, but not until you overcome this challenge of making the decision, okay? Choosing your path, because if you don't, it's chaotic. It's too much for you. If you're trying to juggle people, it's not going to work, okay? If there's two people interested in you, It's not going to work if you're trying to juggle it, if you're trying to balance one, even if it's something where you feel like you're trying to be nice and, oh, I'll just let one down easy over a long time, you know, I'll kind of slowly phase them out, this and that. That's not going to work. Okay, you need to put everything in order that is according to your path, and that is what's going to get you there. So if this King of Swords is who you feel is your divine path, okay, then that's what you need to stick with. Allow that order to flow. If it's the Emperor, that's fine as well. Maybe it's prosperity. Maybe this Emperor is indicative of prosperity, okay? And that's what you're looking for, prosperity as far as abundance. Maybe that's what you're looking for. This person is more of a stable figure financially, and that's what you're needing, okay? Maybe this King of Swords person is more of a flow, you know, a flow figure. So they're more of a person who is just easygoing, fun, chill, hang out. And that's what you like more in a relationship. And maybe that's how you have to look at deciding your path. What is it that you care more about right now? What is it more that you're looking for? What is it more that you want? And maybe that's how you decide. But whatever it is, you have to decide, and you have to stick to it, and you have to allow it to grow that way. Because if you don't, again, it's going to bog you down, and you're just going to be overwhelmed. You're not going to be able to enjoy either relationship, and they're probably both going to fall apart. So I hope this was helpful for you. Also, numbers wise, we have a 25, an 8, and a 1. If any of those mean anything to you, I don't see any repetitive numbers very much. So not necessarily something there that might be really sticking out, but if any of those mean anything to you specifically. Otherwise, I hope this did resonate with you. If it did, please do like, subscribe, share, all of that good stuff. If it did not, please do check out one of the other signs in your chart. Otherwise, I hope to see you back next week for your bonus love readings for the month. Bye.